Hi, Syracuse Arts Academy. It's me, Miss Boucher. Y'all probably know me already, but what you don't know is that I also write books for young adults. And they're really fun. I tend to love fairy tales. I read them. In fact, I still read them now. And I love reading authors who do their own twists on them. That's what I do. So let me show you a couple of books that I have done. This is Midnight Sisters. It's my newest book, and it's a twist on the 12 Dancing Princesses. If you haven't heard that story, that's worth reading. It's kind of fun. Naughty girls. I'm just saying. All right, and this one right here is Becoming Beauty. Oops, I put it upside down. Let me try that again. This is Becoming Beauty. It was my first book I put out, and it is a twist on Beauty and the Beast, which is my all-time favorite fairy tale. Anyway, so let me get to answering some of the questions that you guys gave us, and thank you so much for submitting your questions. Those were a lot of fun. One of my favorites was from Olivia in 5th grade, and I know it was specifically meant for me, so I'm answering it. She said, "How do you have the time to write? Don't you have a job?" And yes, absolutely, Olivia, I do have a job. You guys see me all the time. I work right there in the kindergarten. But I also love writing as well, and I find that doing both jobs means that I don't get tired of either one. As a writer, I get to express myself in creative ways and make up stories, and as a teacher, I get to laugh with kids and try new things in the classroom, and so it also allows me to be able to write, because even if I don't make a whole lot of money as a writer, I can still afford to write because I'm a teacher as well. And I just love doing both of them. So I probably won't be giving up either one of them anytime soon. They're just too much fun. All right, let's see. Here's another one from Hallie in the 6th grade. When you get stumped, how long does it take you to get a new idea? Well, Hallie, I tend to have a whole bunch of ideas. They're just kind of packed away. And what happens is I'll write down a little idea and I'll save it on my computer. And then when I'm ready, I go ahead and flesh it out and make it into a full-length story. So I never really ever run out of ideas. I'm always coming up with something new. That kind of ties in to a question that Aiden in 5th grade asked. He said, how do you come up with enticing ideas and get it all down before you forget? So how I do that is I actually keep little notebooks and sticky notes next to my bed, because I tend to get ideas at night or in the morning. Sometimes in the middle of the night I have a dream and it makes me think of a story that I could write. And so I jot it down and I just save those. And if they're good, and I come back to them later, then I'll make them into a story that'll actually get saved on my laptop, and I can come back at another time when I have more time, and I'll actually write the whole book. Okay, let's see. I know there was at least one or two other ones. Ooh, here's a good one. Do writers base very many characters off of people they know, which was Alex in 6th grade, and also, do you name your characters after people you know, in Madeline in 6th grade? And you know, writers tend to be the kind of people that watch other people, and we notice funny things, we notice quirks or the way someone acts, and yes, we do put it in your stories. And we like to joke that we're going to put our enemies in our stories and basically kill them off. I don't really do that, but maybe somebody does. Probably somebody does. But what I have done is my last two stories, the one I'm editing right now and the one that I am outlining and starting to write, are both based off of my grandmothers, and that I've actually used both their names. Elise, who is in my twist on Rumpelstiltskin, is for my Grammy Elsie, and Lizelle will be the heroine of Rapunzel, and I just figured Lizelle sounds just like Rapunzel, and as soon as I thought of that, I thought of my sassy, teeny tiny grandma, and how fantastic a character she would make for that book. So that's going to be a lot of fun as well. So yes, I absolutely use characters from real life, especially if they're really good. So I put my friends' names in there as well, just for fun. Anyway, let's see what else. If there was something else. Oh, this was the one I really wanted to answer for Megan in 6th grade, because I think this is a really important question. She said, how do I convince myself to show my friends one of my stories? Well, Megan, there's something important, because when I was young, I really, really wanted to share my stories, but I was kind of afraid to do that. And I can understand that. It's kind of scary because it's really a part of you. Your stories are your babies. But when you look for the right kind of people, they actually help your stories to be better. And what I found is, in being part of a writing group, I found people who also write, who love to make stories, and they help me to be a better writer because they share their ideas with me about my writing. So that's helpful. The people that aren't helpful, and you kind of have to watch out for these, are the people that are just curious. They just want to know what you're doing and they want to read it, and they don't really care. They're just curious. And so they won't actually help you to be a better writer. And you also have to be careful of the people that are not going to be, they're not going to say helpful things at all. They're just going to say critical things that won't help you grow as a person. So you need to find kind of kindly people who will help you along the way and won't be too mean to you, but will actually help you. So not people that don't make a difference to your writing, people that actually know what they're talking about and things like that. And you can write on your own for as long as you'd like, but maybe by the time you're in middle school and high school, you can start to make your own writing group and you can start to swap stories. And then you can probably find some young writers like me that would like to jump in. You probably don't think I'm young, but anyway, I've only got a couple books out there who have the time and would come and help you out and would have no problem with that. Your teachers are also a really good resource. Anyway, thanks you guys so much, and thank you for coming to Literacy Night. And I am super excited to see you. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.